Why are we talking about her hair? What the hell does that have to do with you? She has clearly what it is she wants in life. White people would not be doing this for us.
If you didn't like my previous video, then you're probably not going to like what I have to say in this one, but I'm going to say it anyway because the cuddling must stop. This is another video just like the other news reporter video that I covered a few days ago. This is Chelsea at work having a little game with her workmates, and the company that she works at posts this little game on their TikTok. And I guess because of how her hair looks, people feel the need to go into the comment section and leave horrible comments about her hair. So same script, different characters, right? Now, I said the same thing that I said about Evelyn, the news reporter. This is not something that required everybody's attention. You could have easily just let this one go. Let the girl enjoy some cake and have some fun. Please. We're all going to have some bad hair days sometimes. It's not out of the ordinary. Nobody should make a fuss about it. And I'm not making this video particularly because of the hairstyle, but because of the response that people had concerning the hairstyle. So after seeing that video, this man went on TikTok and started talking about her hair. And I guess that's what prompted this response.
A content creator posted a video earlier about this woman. He's talking about her hair. And him and the many black women in his comment section was laughing and kikiing about how they felt like her hair was not presentable enough, that she could have put water and a brush to her head before she went to work the way that she did. Baby, Chelsea is employed, job, working, money on hitting that account, and married. So Chelsea is clearly presentable enough to not only get a job, but to get a partner. Oh, y'all piss me off. Oh, y'all piss me off. Really? People in our own community. Really? I commented on the video and I said this video and these comments are weird, because they are. And somebody responds saying, but it looks like she didn't brush her hair. And what the hell does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with you? And if she didn't brush her hair, then what? Then what? Still employed, still married, still happy, still getting money, still living the life that she wants to live. Life goes on. So ask yourselves, why are we talking about her hair? How does this benefit her? How does this benefit us? Because how? She has clearly what it is she wants in life. And y'all don't know her to know otherwise. Y'all be bored and nitpicky and bullies and just be waiting to dogpile on somebody, and it's weird.
Now, does the hair look presentable? No. Let's be honest, I don't need to cover anybody's feelings. It does not look presentable. But was there a need to bring it up? Again, no. You could have let this girl have a little moment and have cake and be with her friends. It's just a little fun game they were playing. You could have let that slide. Let her be. The reason I'm saying this is because her hair seems to be okay in the previous videos I've seen of her. So it doesn't really matter if once in a lifetime somebody's hair doesn't look okay. We all have bad hair days. There's no need to bring it up. Now, I do agree with what she just said. I also agree that suggesting that she get some water in the brush and brush it through her hair is not a horrible idea. And yes, I know I just said you don't have to comment about it. But if you ever get to talk to her privately, that is a good thing to suggest. There is nothing wrong with that. You can contact people privately. The constant shaming doesn't really help anybody. I get why people have so many different opinions about this whole thing. And it's because while some people just want you to look your best, there are also people that generally just do not like natural hair. And there's also people that care too much about representing themselves in the best way possible to people of other races, even though they really don't have to. Like this man that responded to the previous girl's video saying, oh, you know, her hair looks bad. She's not only representing herself, she's in these spaces with these white people, representing her whole race. And if you don't understand that by now, it's you. There is nothing wrong with us wanting better for ourselves and wanting us to look better. But if your reason for that is so we can fit it much better with the wider audience, then now we have a problem. Because now I'm looking at you like, have you seen the people that she's around? And the reason why I say it's insane to expect her to present herself better in these white spaces is because the people that are in these spaces, the white people in these spaces, are they themselves not showing up as their best selves. They are not showing up the way that you expect her to show up as. There's a man on here with a shirt inside and another shirt and a cape. That is casual wear to me. That doesn't look like office wear, but if their office allows that, then fine. There's also another man that comes on here with a shirt, like a golf shirt, I think. And also his collar is not all the way put down. So that to me is insane for you to suggest that she comes on as her best self, while other people that you want to be pleased by her appearance are not even showing up as their best selves themselves. So to expect that from somebody else, or because they're in this circle, in this space of this other race, is insane. Because again, the amount of work that we've had to do as Black people to be able to walk into these spaces that other people of other races have been able to walk into with ease is already so much. So what does it matter if somebody has a body hair day?
White people would not be doing this for us. They would not be sitting in somebody's comment section saying that they need to act accordingly and represent themselves properly because they need to present themselves well to Black people. And are you talking about the same group of people that has historically tore down our community, enslaved us, made our babies alligator bait, treated us like Christmas ornaments, took pictures of our bodies hanging like Christmas ornaments and used them in cards? Cards that you can buy from the store and send to people like it was a holiday card. Our ancestors' bodies were on holiday cards. They celebrated those events. So many people gathered to watch that. They're the reason that racism, colorism, texturism, all of that even exists. They're the reason that it's Black people in my comment section right now going so hard about how Chelsea should have not gone to work with her hair the way she did. Y'all are doing their work for them. Y'all do realize that there are still Black people alive that went through a lot of that, right? Ruby Bridges, a lot of our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, aunts and uncles, parents, they're still like alive to this day on earth, walking with us. Was enslaving us presentable? Was preventing Black people from getting rights presentable? Them counting us as 3/5 of a person, was that presentable? They have a history of not being presentable or representable, but somehow we need to be conscious of how we represent ourselves to them, even though they cause so much damage within our community. You have lost your mind, seriously. And you're doing all of this for a group of people who would not do the same for you. This is why when we have conversations about respectability politics, we bring in white people and y'all always say it's not about them, but really it is. Because the way that y'all feel is that when we're in spaces where a lot of them are, we have to look a certain way and we have to act a certain way. And y'all keep talking about how she's not presentable enough and that she's not representing us well. But like I said, baby still has her job. The things that y'all are saying that she won't get or she won't have because of how her hair looks, she has those things. She found a partner. She has a job. And every time I see that lady on that page, she's smiling. And clearly her job loves her because they've posted her multiple times, her in that beautiful thick hair. And since y'all call yourselves being so mad, are you mad about Daryl George? He has not been to school in a very long time. Because of what? Because of his hair. And he just got denied a request from a U.S. judge to protect him from being punished because he does not want to cut his hair off. Y'all fuel systems like this. Y'all become passive for things like this. Seeing some of the things that y'all choose to be upset about versus some of the things you actually need to be upset about is concerning. Now to the commenter that I'm responding to, this is what you look like, and I hope you know that. Tap, 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 dancing away. Learn to love yourself and your people and to not try to appease people who would never want to appease to you.
Now, let us also address a few harmful positive comments, as I like to call them. I saw one that said, oh, you just want her to slick down her hair with bunches of gel. You do not need gel to slick down your hair. I have fuzzy hair that is shorter than hers, and my hair looks like this with water and conditioner. Unless she wasn't actually going for a slick down look, she could have still achieved a normal path without having to do too much. A scarf around your head before you go out could actually help your hair stay put. Do you know that there's people that don't actually comb their hair but still manage to style their hair just fine? All they do is finger detangle. And the fact that somebody's asking you to do something about your hair looking a different way doesn't mean that they want you to do 400 steps. I get what you're trying to advocate for, and I'm all for it. And there are instances where these demands do not make any sense whatsoever. Like in the case of Simone Biles, where people expected her hair to be slicked down when she's out here defying gravity. That is diabolical. But not every situation is that situation, or many like that. Another one I've seen is people saying, oh, you're just wig wearers that don't want anybody else to be wearing the beautiful natural hair. Oh God, you people are exhausting. At this point, I'm tired. I have worn my hair like that before, so I'm not talking from a place of being better than. Let's redirect this whole thing and focus on things that make sense. Redirect all that energy to people that are being disrespectful in these comments, making jokes and laughing about this woman's hair. I'm provoked. Redirect all that energy to everybody that has something to say about our hair. I'm provoked, even if it looks just a tiny little bit not what I expect it to be. And please stop lying. It's not helping anybody. But I love the vision. I like where this is headed. But the objectives are a little shaky. Let's reevaluate, okay? Let's clear focus.